So the other day, my little boy got into something that he should not have gotten into. He was messing around in his older brother's bedroom, trying to fix his fire truck. Well, in doing so, he had cut his hand. His little finger had a little slice in it, and it was dripping blood everywhere. He knew he was not supposed to be into what he was into. So his first reaction was to fix it himself. Now he's 3, but he went to the medicine cabinet and got a Band-Aid. Of course, the medicine cabinet's locked, but there was a Band-Aid sitting on top. And he was trying to bandage his own hand. Wasn't too awful long later, and somebody realized that he was bleeding, because we always go looking for him if he's missing, because he's usually into stuff, because he's little. There was blood from one end of the kitchen to the other, where he had walked around trying to clean up his mess, trying to fix his mistake, because he was afraid of getting in trouble, because he knew he wasn't supposed to be into his brother's stuff. However, when I was aware of the situation, which wasn't maybe 30 seconds later, I go in the kitchen and I pick him up and set him on the bar. I immediately begin taking care of the wound, getting the bleeding to stop. My husband goes and gets a wet rag and begins to wash him off, cleaning the blood off of him where it had dripped on his leg, his foot, his hand, getting him all cleaned up. My girls went to mopping the floor to get the blood up that he had made a mess with. They found what he had gotten into, the thing that had harmed him. Immediately, we took it and put it up, far out of his reach. See, my son had locked his bedroom door, but he had failed to get it to latch. That's how my little one was able to get inside of his older brother's room. So it was just an accident all the way around. So my little one, though, was trying to take care of this big mess by himself. He was trying to be brave and fight through the pain of his cut because he didn't want to get in trouble. So we get him all cleaned up. We get the bleeding to stop. We put a Band-Aid on it. And I just hug him and remind him we don't go in our brother's room. And even if you do, you never touch his sharp things. You don't mess with them. And he just said, "Okay, Mommy." And that was the end of it. I let him down and he went right back off to playing. But it made me think, how many times do I get myself in a mess? I do something stupid. I do something I know better than to do. And before I ever go to Jesus, he finds me trying to clean the mess up myself, just making it worse. Because honestly, the more my son tried to clean up his mess, the more mess he was making as he was dripping everywhere. And I'm the same way. When I do something that I know I shouldn't do, and I think, "Oh, that was so stupid of me. Why did I do that?" My first instinct should be to run to my daddy. "Daddy, I need help. I'm hurt. I need help fixing this." But how often do I neglect to do that? And I'm found cleaning up my own mess, making things worse, not getting anything accomplished. So today, if I do something stupid, or if I've gotten myself into a mess, or maybe you have, maybe you found yourself in an impossible situation and you're thinking, "I can't take this to Jesus because I've done this to myself." No, he's your heavenly Father. Today, let's lay down our pride and lay down our fear of discipline and go to our heavenly Father. Because when I've done this, I have found that I don't get a rod of punishment. I find grace and I find mercy. He not only helps fix me, but he helps clean up my mess. He may remind me of what I'm supposed to be doing or not supposed to be doing, but I've never had him bash me. I've never had him harm me, and I've never had him hurt me. So today, take your mess to Jesus. Let him fix you up, help you clean up your mess, and let him show you the love of a father.